Take back control. Stop letting algorithms decide your news. Get uncensored history and real knowledge to strengthen your mind, body, and spirit. Watch ad-free content now at iNeverKnewTV.com Premium.
Yeah, there again with you. We want to talk a little topic that is ticklish. Very, ticklish really, because if you really have a common sense and a knowledge of how things work, you wouldn't say ticklish, but if you're kind of deeply religious, you would say it. You know, there's a story that them used to tell me in school, nursery rhyme, Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall, Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. And we grow up in our little nursery rhyme books, we believe it's two eggs, because that is how the artists draw it, two eggs up on the wall and them fall down. The reality of it is that the person who was writing it was talking about during the Civil War in England, where them have these cannon gun on the wall them. Call it Humpty Dumpty, the cannon gun. And when it fire, it ricochet. And when it ricochet, it drop off of the wall. Thus, Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall, Humpty Dumpty had a great fall, and all the king men them and the artists couldn't put back the gun on top of the wall. So that's what the outline of that story is. Now, I could look at the Bible now, because really and truly, nobody believes that an egg sit down on a wall and fall. Nobody believes that. So why should we believe that a snake was talking to a woman? How can we grasp that around our consciousness? Because it's in the Bible, and anything in the Bible is the word of God, it must go so. No go so. It's man write the Bible. Whether I was inspired or not, coming a whole heap of inspired reggae artists who write things, and it's them who write it. It's man write it. No snake. There's no time in history that snake was speaking to people. Just like how the sun never move because a man commanded to stand still. That is people who thousands of years ago never understand the workings of the cosmos. Never know about astronomy and all these things. So certain things them put up to some phenomena that is only God can really deal with it. So this man named Joshua command the sun to stand still. It's foolishness. No man can command the sun to stand still. There's no word that you can call in your mouth that can say, rain go stop, rain stop. No, it's not that. It's the understanding and the knowledge that you develop over the years that cause you to know so well, rain go fall, you see the clouds darker, certain way. The meteorological service can tell you based upon the movement and all them things. Them know say rain go fall. Sometimes them wrong, but more than likely, them know so well, this is what is going right now, sun set up, rain go fall. You know so well, boy, lightning, thunder and all these things. You know what caused these things. It's not God that move no rocking chair. And that is where we grow up to believe. Now when a man I tell you all these things and don't know, say, it's stories. But it's only stories if it's not stories if it's in the Bible. But if it is outside of the Bible now, people are going to say, you believe them foolishness there? They really and truly, in this time of science and technology, when knowledge increase, who don't really believe, say, a man feed 5,000 people with 12 fish and 5 barley loaf. We really believe that. And we are suffering now and want food, and we can't see Jesus to come help people. When we are going to give up those little archaic belief and thinking and get right down to the nitty-gritty of it, the nitty-gritty of it is that a lot of these stories in the Bibles are allegories. And if you don't understand what allegory means, go in the dictionary and go look for it. In Galatians, Paul tell you about the allegory of Abraham. In other words, he might tell you, say, no, Abraham never exists. It's just a story. He might show you that might have a greater meaning. So he use images to deal with the story. So when him say the story, the allegory of Abraham, he might tell you, say, no, Abraham never did really, but I'm going to tell you a story about if a man did name Abraham, this is what happened and this is what happened. Because I want to convince you into believing what he might say. And furthermore, the stories was not for me. It was for the Galatians. Paul write letters to the Europeans, the Romans, the Corinthians, the Ephesians, the Galatians, and all these things. Writing letter to them have nothing to do with me. I not go fast in a Paul letter. But I know say Paul I try to change up certain things. As a citizen of Rome, I try to change up certain things. So the stories were right. And a whole heap of the stories were in the Bible, where them call real, and it really happened, like a man apart the Red Sea, and cause people to go through, and a man attack to a bush, and a time we wake up, especially African people.